This is the actual fragrance and this is the dupe. These two fragrances, spot on. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Bella and this is Bella's Perfume Diaries. If this is your first time of stumbling on this channel, Perfume Diaries is a series where we'll talk about perfumes, a sprinkle of beauty and lifestyle. So if this is the kind of content you like, please click that subscribe button and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. So on this episode, I'm bringing something really exciting for you guys. These are very affordable dupes that smell like your favorite designer perfumes. They have the same bottles and they have an amazing longevity as well. So I'll be talking about 18 fragrances in this video from all your faves, and I'm going to be telling you guys where to get these fragrances if you are in Nigeria at the end of this video, with a special 10% discount for whoever uses my code. So if you want to save your coins, if you want to smell like your faves without breaking the bank, then keep watching. The first one is Miss Dylan. This is what the packaging looks like. I love the packaging of these fragrances. They look exactly like the actual fragrances, and the bottles too look exactly the same. This is what the bottle looks like, guys. This is so spot on like the actual fragrance. If you did not know already, this fragrance is duping Dylan Blue for Her by the house of Versace. I smell black currants in this fragrance. I think this is a fruity black currant scent with some black berries in it as well. It has this berry fruity scent in it. It's so girly, it's so feminine but very sophisticated. Not your typical fruity scent. I usually love blackberries and blueberries in fragrances because it gives it this sophisticated scent to it, and that's exactly what this fragrance smells. I think it's black currant. It's either black currant or blackberries that is in this fragrance, but it definitely gives me that fruity vibes in it. I really love this. I think this fragrance is going for 10,000 or 12,000 naira. Really affordable. When I saw these fragrances, I was like, what? So you are experiencing everything you experience in your favorite designers. You will not even feel that it's a dupe that you're buying. You feel like it's the actual fragrance. The experience you get from buying the actual fragrance is the same experience you get from buying these fragrances. The presentation exactly the same, the scent exactly the same. Guys, I'm just in awe of how spot on these fragrances are. So if you love fruity scent, you love your black currants, your blackberries, your fruity but matured fragrances, then you would absolutely love this. So this is Miss Dylan from Carlotta, a dupe for Dylan Blue for Her by Versace. The next one I'll be talking about is a dupe for a niche fragrance, which is Arabian Rouge by Carlotta. So this one is said to be a dupe for Blue Lazuli by Armani Prive. This is what the packaging looks like in this blue pack. And then this is what the bottle looks like. The color is giving me Margenta Tanzanite because it has this dark pink color, but then it has this blue design on it. So I don't know whether it's a dupe for Magenta Tanzanite or Blue Lazuli. I've smelled Blue Lazuli before, but I've not smelled Magenta Tanzanite. I think this fragrance smells very similar to Blue Lazuli. I said maybe Blue Lazuli and Magenta Tanzanite smell similar, but to me this reminds me of Blue Lazuli. Like it has this creamy, spicy florals. It's very sensual, it's very intimate, it's very rich, it's very sophisticated. I smell a little bit of like spicy rose, I smell some vanilla, I smell a little bit of jasmine. Mostly I get vanilla, I get this spicy rose. Guys, this perfume is very beautiful, very unique, very sensual, very sophisticated. I really love this scent. And guys, for the fact that this fragrance is duping blue, do you know how scarce it is to get Blue Lazuli? Do you know how scarce it is to get Magenta Tanzanite? And those fragrances are very expensive, guys. This perfume is going for 18,000 naira, guys. That is a steal. It's not even compared to 10% of what the actual fragrance is, and you're getting literally everything: the packaging, the bottle, the scent, the longevity. If you are a crazy fan of niche fragrances or designer fragrances, and you are not able to afford the actual fragrances, I think dupes are very good investments to, you know, start out with that for now until when you're boxed up enough to get the actual fragrance. Sometimes whenever I want to purchase a fragrance and I'm not able to get a sample, I'll just get the dupe and test out that fragrance before purchasing the actual fragrance. You guys don't even understand how expensive perfumes are. And these days, we are no longer blind buying. So instead of blind buying, just get a dupe, test it out, see if it's something you would love before committing to the actual fragrance. So that's an amazing fragrance. Arabian Rouge by Carlotta, a dupe for Blue Lazuli or Margenta Tanzanite from Armani Prive. The next one I'll be talking about is one of my absolute favorites, and that is my Carlotta Silver. Just look at that bottle. This is duping my Burberry from the house of Burberry. Burberry actually has really nice fragrances. I think it has pear in it. It's more of a juicy, fruity scent. It's not juvenile, it's kind of mature, but at the same time playful and very unique. It's so gorgeous. It's like an attention grabbing scent. So I guess there's blackcurrant here too. There's pear. It's a very juicy, mouth-watering pear. You would literally get obsessed with because it is that addicting. I really love this scent. If you are the kind of person that loves fruity scents, you love girly scents, you really love this. So if you're a fan of my Burberry and you feel that perfume is pricey, you can just literally get this. I'm definitely going to do my top 5 from all these fragrances at the end of this video, but this one is one of it. I really love it. So that's my Carlotta Silver, a dupe for my Burberry from the house of Burberry. The next one I'll be talking about, I think this one is a bestseller. So this is Crystallite Black Crystal, and guess what this fragrance is duping? This fragrance is duping Versace Crystal Noir. Guys, exactly the same. I've been a huge fan of Black Crystal Noir for the longest time, so I can tell you that this is spot on like Black Crystal Noir. It has this dark, sexy coconut scent in it, very mysterious, very dark, but at the same time very sexy. Ooh, I really love this. If you are the kind of person that loves dark scents, if you want to try a dark coconut scent, get your hands on Crystallite Black Crystal from Mecca Collection, a dupe for Versace Crystal Noir. I really love this. I think this one is the most affordable from the range. I think this one is going for 10,000 or so. I'm not so sure. But guys, get your hands on these fragrances, like any of them. You can even get all set. The next one that I absolutely love, the very first dupe from this house that I purchased, and that is just for you, is the bottle for me. Like, the bottle of this fragrance literally comes in a lipstick. I think this is where mine is already. I've almost run out of this fragrance. I really love it, and I love this bottle. Like, this bottle is giving. So this is your everyday spicy floral caramel scent. It has these beautiful florals, but the spiciness in it is like the dominant note in this fragrance, and it just gives it this kick. It just makes it very interesting, and it's perfect for every day. It's a beautiful scent that you can use to layer with other scents. You can wear it on its own. It just gives sophistication to other fragrances, but when you wear it alone, it's more of like an everyday casual scent, but at the same time very interesting. So actually this fragrance is supposed to be duping I am cacharel. I haven't smelled it before, so I don't know if it's like 100%, but without this fragrance being a dupe of another fragrance, I feel that it's an amazing scent that you need to have in your collection. Even if you don't even want it for the scents, you can never say no to this bottle. This bottle is just pretty. The bottle is glass, by the way, so it's not plastic or anything. It's just really pretty. I love it. So that is Just For You by Mecca Collection. Another one that just brings back memories because I used this perfume a long time ago, and that is Alive by Mega Collection. Guess what this perfume is duping? So without even saying too much, I'm sure you know what this fragrance is duping. So this fragrance is duping Alien by Thierry Mugler. It's actually a heavy jasmine scent. I'm actually not a fan of floral scents, but it really surprised me how much I loved this scent. It's quite heavy and the longevity is amazing. If you love jasmine, or even if you don't love jasmine, I think you should give this fragrance a chance, because for me that doesn't like jasmine or like white floral fragrances, I really loved this. Like, it's just a very unique original scent that smells rich. This fragrance and La Vie Belle were the two feminine perfumes that opened my eyes to heavy projecting feminine scent. Next one I'll be talking about is Cute Girl from Mega Collection. Look at that bottle. Like, this perfume is duping Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, but I think I prefer this bottle. It just looks like red wine. Like, it's just so pretty. I really love this bottle, but I don't like the fact that I have to take out the heel to spray it. This one is for my girly girls because I want to bring out their femininity. This is basically a rose scent that is tart, so I'm guessing it has lychee in it. It literally smells similar to Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, but I feel that Very Good Girl was a little bit clawing for me. This one is not clawing at all. It's just a very pretty, fruity floral scent. It has that rose in it. It has that lychee. It has a little bit of raspberry. It's so pretty. It's so feminine. If you need a feminine, playful, pretty scent, just get this. I don't want you guys to sleep on this because these fragrances are amazing. I really, really love this. So this is Cute Girl Velvet, a dupe for Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. It's the bottle for me. Next one I'll be talking about is another of my fave. That's because I have this one, the actual fragrance in my collection, and that is She Carlotta. Looking at this packaging, if you're an OG on this channel, I'm sure you know what this fragrance is duping. I just recently reviewed this perfume on my channel. This is She Carlotta, a dupe for Burberry Her, which I have in my collection. So this is the actual fragrance, Burberry Her, and this is the dupe. Ooh, even sprays like it. This perfume is a strawberry saffron scent with a little bit of vanilla and with musk in it. This is more of a pretty floral girly scent, but at the same time it still has this sophisticated scent to it, so it's not juvenile. It's one I would recommend for your wedding scent. I think this perfume is very limited. I think it's just 4 copies available, so the first 4 people to cop this would really appreciate it. You will come back to this comment and thank me because this is a steal. So that's She Carlotta, a dupe for Burberry Her by Burberry. So before I move on to more feminine perfumes, I'm going to be mentioning 2 masculine perfumes on this list which I really love. The first one is Forever Midnight by Mega Collection. So this one is duping Fahrenheit by Dior. This is how the bottle looks. So this Forever Midnight is one I would recommend for my men that love distinct scents. They love unique scents, love to smell masculine, but at the same time not oody. This is not an oody scent. This is more of a spicy leather scent, and it's just so sophisticated. If you step into the room, people can smell you from miles away, and people will be able to identify you by this scent because it's very unique. I would recommend this for my men that love fragrances that are unique, love fragrances that are classy, and love fragrances that last long. So that's Forever Midnight from Mega Collection, a dupe for Fahrenheit by Dior. Next one for men I'll be recommending is True Dreams from Mega Collection. So this one is said to be duping Terre D'Hermes by Hermes. Is the fact that they put the bottle of the fragrance at the back so you know what it looks like inside. I love this bottle, like, and it also slides down like how Terre D'Hermes bottles slide down. So you can slide this up, maybe if you're traveling out and you don't want it to spray well in your bag, just slide this up to cover it up and then slide down if you want to spray. I love the concept. So this fragrance is a spicy citrus. It will brighten up your day. That's literally what this fragrance will do for you because it has that brightness from the citrus, and then the spiciness in it just gives it this kick and makes it an interesting fragrance that I would recommend for my men that want something interesting, want something, you know, a little bit bright, zesty, mouth-watering, vibrant. This is an amazing one I would recommend, and the longevity is amazing, guys. All the fragrances I mentioned in this video, the longevity is amazing. So that's True Dreams from Mega Collection, a dupe for Terre D'Hermes by Hermes. So now that I've talked about the 2 masculines I have in this collection, let me go back to my girlies. So the next one I'll be talking about is Carlotta Mon Paris. So this, if you did not guess right, is a dupe for Mon Paris by YSL. If I put this side by side with Mon Paris, you will not even be able to tell the difference. This is another pretty girly scent that is very sweet. So this one is sweet, is a little bit fruity. I can smell a little bit of raspberry in it, and it has like a heavy musk or patchouli that kind of grounds the fragrance and gives it this richness. So it's more of a girly feminine scent. If you are the kind of person that loves pretty girly floral scents, you are really going to love this. And this one is actually very limited. I think it's just 3 copies left. So hop on this, guys. Like, you can literally start your collection with all these fragrances. So that's Carlotta Mon Paris, a dupe for Mon Paris by YSL. The next one is another fragrance that I've been crushing on for the longest time, and that's Tresor Delight Rosa from Mega Collection. This is what the bottle looks like at the back. This perfume is duping La Nuit Tresor Midnight Rose, guys. If you know how much I've been crushing on that perfume and I've wanted it for the longest time, I literally got everything about this bottle, from the flower on the cap to how the shape of the bottle is, to the color of the bottle. This is your spicy rose scent. No wonder it's called Midnight Rose. It has this mysterious rose scent to it. This perfume literally smells like the color of this bottle. Like, if you think of a purple flower, that's literally what this fragrance smells like. It smells like a purple rose. Guys, it's so sophisticated. If you are the kind of person that loves perfumes that smell flowery, this perfume literally smells flowery, but more of a purple flower, and it has a little bit of spiciness that gives it this mysterious vibes in the perfume. It smells sophisticated. I really love this scent, guys. The crush has been justified. This is Tresor Delight Rosa from Mega Collection, a dupe for La Nuit Tresor Midnight Rose by Lancome. The next one is another crush, another favorite of mine that I've loved for a long time, and that's Crystallite Pink Crystal. This perfume is duping one of my favorites from Versace Crystal. This one too is another very sentimental perfume to me. Pink Crystallite is duping Versace Bright Crystal, guys. Spot on, spot on. This is literally what we call a pretty fresh floral. This perfume literally smells like the color pink, but it smells watery. So this fragrance has this watery rose. It has these florals in it that is very delicate, very fresh, like a fresh floral. It's very refreshing. It is one that you would love. It's very uplifting. It's very bright. It will literally brighten up your day and make you feel, energized. That's literally how this fragrance smells. I love the fact that it's a beautiful fresh florals. One of my favorite fresh floral scents. So that's Crystallite Pink Crystal, a dupe for Versace Bright Crystal. The next one is you guys' fave. This perfume was literally that girl perfume. If you don't have it in your collection, you're wasting your time. But what I have here is the flanker, actually. So this is Carlotta Life is Bright. This fragrance is actually duping La Vie est Belle Eclat. I have always loved the bottle of this fragrance. So this perfume smells like the most beautiful orange blossom. Smells very feminine, like an ultra feminine scent. But this one has a little bit of creaminess and powderiness compared to the OG. I have the OG, which I'm going to talk about in a second. But this one is an amazing flanker of the actual La Vie est Belle. It has that orange blossom, it has that jasmine, it has that powderiness. I think there's iris in it. I really love this. So this is Carlotta Life is Beautiful, duping La Vie est Belle Eclat. The next one I'll be talking about is Olympus by Mega Collection. I don't even need to tell you to guess because I'm sure you would know already from the name. So this perfume is duping Olympea by paco rabanne. Guys, I was obsessed about that perfume. Like, I got backups and backups and backups of it. This perfume just takes me back to the most beautiful memories I had while using this scent. This basically smells like a very sexy, sultry, salty vanilla. Guys, if I'm doing my top 10 vanilla scents, I'll definitely add Olympea, because Olympea is so beautiful. Like, it's such a beautiful salty vanilla scent. It's very sexy, it's very sultry. It's such an amazing feminine scent. an ultra feminine perfume that is absolutely sexy. Who said you cannot be a boss lady and be sexy at the same time? This is literally a sexy boss lady. I really love this scent. So that's Olympus from Mega Collection, a dupe for Olympea by Paco Rabanne. So now I'll be talking about the OG La Vie Belle, which is Beautiful Life. Is the details on these fragrances for me. Like, just look at this bottle. Exactly like how La Vie Belle bottle is. Spot on. Spot on. I love the fact that they did not compromise on the scent, they did not compromise on the packaging, they did not compromise on the bottles. This is your take on a bright, zesty orange blossom. It has a little bit of sweetness in it. It has some patchouli as well. It has some jasmine. This is one of my oldest feminine perfumes. The La Vie Belle I have in my collection is like my third bottle of La Vie Belle. If you pass me and you have La Vie Belle, I will know it's La Vie Belle you have on. I really love this scent. It has become a part of me because it was my signature scent at some point. So if you are the kind of person that loves ultra feminine scents that are long lasting, you need to get your hands on the dupe if you can't afford the actual fragrance. Stop screenshotting fragrances that you cannot afford and just get the dupes, because these fragrances smell very similar to the actual fragrance. So that's Beautiful Life from Mega Collection, a dupe for La Vie Belle by Lancome. The next one I'm going to be talking about, I have the actual fragrance in my collection, and that is Carlotta Rouge Malachite. From the name already, I'm sure you can guess what this fragrance is duping. It's the bottle for me, guys. This bottle speaks class. Guys, I absolutely love this scent. If you're an OG on this channel, you know that I'm obsessed with this DNA. So this is a spicy tuberose scent. Nobody talks about this, but I smell this sweet coconut in this fragrance. This fragrance is said to be duping Rouge Malachite by Armani Prive. They smell spot on, guys. I have mine in my collection. Hold on, let me bring it. So this is mine. This is the actual fragrance, and this is the dupe, guys. These two fragrances, spot on. I don't even know how these fragrance dupe companies do these things, like the way it smells, the bottles, every single thing, and still sell it affordable. If I tell you the price of this perfume, it is in no comparison to how much this perfume is. So this smells very rich, it smells very sophisticated. If you love your spicy tuberose scents that have a little bit of this sweet, sexy coconut in it, you would absolutely love this, guys. I really love this, and I would recommend this for every woman. You need to get your hands on this perfume because it's such an amazing scent that you don't want to sleep on. This Armani Prive is a niche fragrance that is very scarce in the market. It's not so easy to come by, and if you come by it, it is quite expensive. So why don't you just save some coins, save yourself stress and time, and get the dupe for it. So that's Carlotta Rouge Malachite, a dupe for Armani Prive Rouge Malachite. Last fragrance in this collection is Enchante Femme by Mega Collection. This perfume is not really common, but it's duping a designer perfume, which is Eclat by Lanvin. Before now, I never actually heard about that perfume, but I was curious to know what this perfume was duping, because when I smelled it, I was like, what? Why is this perfume not talked about more? This literally smells like a fresh floral scent that has a little bit of mint. So it smells like a fresh garden. So you smell that greenness from the stems, the leaves. This perfume is so beautiful. People need to talk about this perfume more because it's an amazing scent. So if you're the kind of person that loves fresh florals that have a little bit of greenness, that literally smell like a fresh garden, that greenness and a little bit of mint, you would absolutely love it. I can't believe that we have an opportunity to try out our favorite designer and niche fragrances without breaking the bank. You'll be smelling bougie for less. Try any of these fragrances that I've mentioned. I brought the best for you guys. So let me do my top 5. On number 5, we have Just For You, which is a dupe for I Am Cacharel. This would definitely be number 4. Cute Girl from the Mega Collection, which is a dupe for Very Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. I'm going to make this my number 3. Carlotta She, which is a dupe for Burberry Her. Number 2 would be my Carlotta. Funny how these are both from Burberry. So this is my Burberry from Burberry. And my number 1, which I could not even believe that this perfume is not talked about more, is Enchant Femme, which is a dupe for Eclat by Lanvin. The bottle looks like a love potion. Standing ovation for my number 1. One of the prettiest fresh florals in my collection. I really love this scent. So just because I've not mentioned the other ones that I talked about doesn't mean that they're not also nice. I absolutely love all of them. So if you would love to get any of these fragrances, you can message the classic fragrance on Instagram. And this is for only my Nigerian subscribers. Unfortunately, I don't have where you can get it outside Nigeria. It's quite difficult shipping perfumes outside Nigeria, but I feel that if you Google them by their names, maybe you would see a store close to you. Use the code BELLA10 to get 10% off. So have you tried any fragrance from the ones I have mentioned? Which one do you like? I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, drop your scent of the day in the comment section. I would love to connect with you in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning into Bella's Perfume Diaries. I'll be seeing you on my next episode. Bye.
Basics, my lace is short.